Paul Thomas, Senior Editor of Pharmaceutical Manufacturing Magazine, and I'm here today with Jim Gilligan, and Jim is the Vice President for Product Development of Unigene Labs. Jim, thanks for being with us today.
It's a pleasure, Paul.
Jim, and Unigene is well known for peptide therapies. But maybe you can give us a sense of what the market is these days for peptides, what some of the trends are you're seeing.
Yeah, I would say the key areas right now for peptide-based therapeutics would be in the areas of osteoporosis, where the primary products are calcitonin and PTH. And in the area of diabetes, there's a number of peptide-based therapeutics.
And then, of course, Unigene is in the development business and also in the manufacturing business. Tell us a little bit about what clients are asking you to do these days and how you're helping them.
Well, one of the big advances we've made is actually the manufacture of peptide-based therapeutics. Traditionally, peptides are made and they accumulate within the cells, and Unigene's developed secret peptide technology where the product of interest is secreted into the media, and it makes it just a lot easier from a scale-up. You don't need to do any cleavage of the peptide. It accumulates in the media, and it just gives you a higher yield and higher purity.
So essentially, I mean, you're in the business of optimizing development and trying to help companies bring peptide drugs to market quicker and more efficiently.
Yeah, and we can help starting companies who don't have the ability to do recombinant DNA expression, so we can make clinical trial materials in our GMP manufacturing facility, and then with our other technologies, facilitate alternate routes of administration.
Okay. And in terms of other forms of administration, I mean, peptides are known as being mainly injectables, but what other things are you facilitating?
We have, again, two core technologies in that area. We have the EnteroPep technology, which is for the oral delivery of peptides, and we've worked on that for over 10 years. And we've made some recent advances where, for example, we get room temperature stability with our tablets. We get very good reproducible bioavailability, and we've actually scaled that technology to an excess of 1 million tablets per day.
Mm-hmm. So what are some of the other administration types that are being used?
Well, one of the things that's already on the market, we have Fortical, which is a nasal spray that's distributed by Upsher-Smith Labs. That would be for nasal route of administration. And one of the advantages there would be if you need peptide with immediate action or activity. So you administer nasally and you get very rapid peak blood levels.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of the things you're developing that you're working on for the future?
Well, right now, the most advanced is our oral calcitonin product that's will be starting pivotal phase 3 studies for osteoporosis. We have an interest in calcitonin in osteoarthritis in conjunction with other small molecules. That's probably the most advanced. We have an oral PTH program with GSK that we're hoping to take forward. We have a very exciting technology called site-directed bone growth that's a combination of a device and a drug. And in that instance, a physician would administer a cement or biocompatible matrix to an area in bone that needs to be augmented, and then with the systemic drug, we've been able to demonstrate new bone growth into that area. And from a pharmacoeconomic standpoint, it's a great advance because you can target where you need to make new bone.
Mm-hmm. And I'll just ask you one last question about risk. Peptides have a pretty good safety profile and would be known as sort of low-risk therapies. But what are you also doing with clients in terms of risk management?
I think one of the things we look at, it might be considered low-hanging fruit, is if you have a peptide therapeutic with established pharmacology and biological efficacy, for example, something like PTH, Forteo, by able to change the route of administration and administer orally instead of injection, you can improve patient compliance, and the risk is marginalized because known pharmacology, known biology, the risk is really associated with the quality of your technology and can you deliver it in an appropriate fashion.
Great. Well, I would imagine that you're fairly popular these days and you've had a lot of interest from different companies.
Busy meeting, very busy meeting, but bio is a great opportunity from an international perspective and domestic, and a way to catch up with old friends. Been doing this for a while.
Yeah, good. Well, let's do it again sometime. Jim,
okay.
Thanks so much.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Paul.
it.
Okay.